Hello everyone, welcome to Liberebil. How's it, Jared?
Lekker.
I'm again saying how's it? I've seen him the whole time in the car, honestly. Guys, this is SOD's Fiesta ST. It's a stage 2 setup. We'll talk about the technicalities on our drive, and this is a vlog style video. So you guys are going to see us take the car around a bit. We are going to do some inside shots, some exhaust shots. We're going to do some flybys and whatnot. So sit back, relax. This is going to be a good one. So Jared will be driving the vehicle first because I want him to be surprised. I don't want to push the car first myself, and then he'll kind of have an idea of what it feels like. So I want him to feel what this thing steering feels like. It is a cracking little car. But yeah, let's get on the drive and then do our exhaust shots. Guys, so what is SOD Tuning? I'm going to use my phone for some cheat sheets. They do custom ECU remapping, but they really go into the details of ECU tuning. They don't just get a file from overseas, plug it into your car and see what's what. They physically tune your car, which is very important, so they can actually change timing, they can change parameters in your ECU that will make it perform better here in Cape Town, SA. And this Fiesta ST speaks for itself. I mean, I drove the car yesterday, we had the car now for a few days. I put my foot down first, second, third. It is strong, like properly strong. They also do poly mounts and they do diverter valves, a lot of small things, custom intakes, custom exhaust system, downpipes and things like that. Really impressive things here, and I'm very impressed that they actually sent out this vehicle for us to do over the next few days. Yeah. Flipping strong, this car. Flipping strong.
The response,
yeah,
very good.
Yeah.
Steering wheel, well, steering overall, very responsive.
In the class, dude, it's like in the class is one of the best. Like the previous Fiesta ST we did, you guys can check out that video on top. Just the way the car feels to turn in, it's so sharp.
It's very sharp, and you got feel from the get-go.
Do you think the extra power that SOD added is ruining the car's balance a bit?
No, it's actually perfect because I feel like they can hold a little bit more power. So it's actually perfect right now. This is exactly how I would like it. It's not like it's too unbalanced, if you know what I mean. Like, especially with front-wheel drive cars, like the back ends can actually come out a bit. Sorry if there's stuff rolling around
here behind us.
But the balance of the car overall is very very good. And when you come into a corner and brakes are so sensitive, but it's so like well balanced, especially for high speed.
I mean, I've always told people in the past, if you want to know what handling is, drive a Fiesta ST.
Literally,
they are so good. Fun, huh?
So fun. It's so controllable though, but you can lose it quite quickly when this car's getting get lost. And it's so different because it's a manual car, and we're so used to pushing automatic cars like with paddle shifters and stuff. There's so much more to think about. If you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it just makes it that more fun.
Entertaining to drive.
You're actually feeling the car.
Is quite strong.
Let's get going now. It's Niaz's turn to actually show me what this car's capable of doing.
I can't really do much better than what you did, eh?
Nah, talk bull.
Okay guys, so let's see what the Fiesta ST is like to drive.
He's putting his seal.
Yeah. I mean, so strong through the gears. Exhaust is a bit too loud, guys. But so far, typical Fiesta ST with a stunning front diff. This diff is so impressive.
Yes, it's gonna go for it. Yes.
My friend is a bit queasy here next to me.
Yeah, jeez, this thing is so windy.
That's quite a lot of fun. And what I always say about these STs is how they just tackle like this road.
I thought that I was having a go. You freaking making me want to puke.
nice about this bend coming up now is you can actually tell what the differential is gonna do. So if I go a bit slow in, start putting power, so just off the mid corner, you can feel the car still tugging the nose into where you want to be. So it's quite impressive stuff here what Ford has accomplished with this gearbox. And diff, to be more specific, I'm very impressed with how this diff manages not to spin up violently in a corner, because I expected it to be quite like,
even though it spins, it's actually pulling the car.
Yeah.
In off cars, it's just gonna go in a straight line. So we're gonna get to gym.
No, he only put the GoPro on now because so yesterday we were in gym. And every time I want to put the weight down, dude, every time I want to put the weight down, then he says 2 more. And then I'm like, okay, 2 more's done this now. Then he says 3 more. And I'm like, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you fucking piece of absolute like, I hate you. Like, I'm swearing, you know, in my mind.
I'm a bit like my head's like spinning and stuff from all of us.
Yeah.
I tell him we're not going to gym.
We actually made ourselves now with this thing. This car can handle so much more than what we can throw at it. So Jared and I stopped at the garage. Little Fiesta standing over there. We're feeling a little bit queasy, so we got some snacks now. The front wheel pass is a bit of a tricky one because yeah, it can cause some dizziness.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, so I thoroughly enjoyed my time with this Ford Fiesta ST, and I'm sure you did too.
Yeah,
quite excellent little car. If you're wondering why we're in the car again, it's because the wind is so bad in Cape Town, and it don't matter what bloody mic we buy, the wind is just... You guys have a bit of fun. It's such a good chassis, you know?
Yep.
It was quite a bit of fun.
A little bit of fun reaction.
I mean, dead quiet. It was quite a bit of fun. That was fun. As you can see, we are headed to gym, and SOD Tuning just dropped off their stage 1 Ford Focus ST. This is the 2.5 version. It's a 5-cylinder, and it's also the facelift version. Actually quite a pretty car. I want to give such a big thank you to Maya Auto for powering Liberebil this week. They sent us the they sent us the Land Rover STV6 Disco. I'm loving this thing. A video will probably be either before this or after this. If it's before this, it's a pop-out banner. You can go and check that video out. But I'm flipping loving this thing. So yeah, let's see what our initial impressions are of the SOD Tuning Ford Focus ST.
Oh, it stinks here.
It does. I thought it was you.
Yo, that sounds good. Damn. Jeez, dude, that sounds nice. What do you think?
I'm liking this a lot.
Damn, that sounds nice. Yo, dude.
What the hell? Yeah. So the Ford Focus 2.5 ST, they produce about 161 kilowatt from factory, from what I'm familiar with. The engines were a bit problematic on launch. They suffered hideous overheating problems, but it was fine fuel. Now this is the same motor. This is basically Volvo's 2.5 liter 5-cylinder engine. It is a 20 valve engine, so it's a multi-valve engine. And pretty interesting stuff here. And being a ST, steering wheel is super sharp.
Very quick.
It sounds the part.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds the part. Sorry guys, the attachment control was interfering there, but so we'll see now.
And it's so quick, like it's such a big ass one. Very linear, cool, eh?
Nice, yeah. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the only thing that I'm really loving here is the sound.
Yeah, damn.
The sound is sensational.
The car's only stage 1.
Yeah, but so far so good. I mean, the Focus ST is a really good car. Build quality, I don't know, Jared, what do you think of the build quality?
I honestly think that it's good. Like the way it doesn't look that bad, because I mean, I would say this is a 2007 model or so. And like the way, like on the steering wheel, it's not even that bad compared to some newer cars. Like it will just start wearing like a lot quicker. Can't get over the sound. Yeah, and that's literally, there's no other like blow off valve or anything. This is the stock.
That's basically dumping through the intake.
Yeah. So this is basically just stage 1 downpipe and intake. That's all.
Must say, nice car, no?
But pops and bangs on these cars.
So when I climbed into it, I wasn't too sure. It felt a bit iffy for me, but now that I'm driving it, it feels perfectly fine. The seat is a bit, I can't move around at all.
I like it, it holds me tight. I like seats that actually hold me.
You're not rolling around in it.
Yes. Okay, there you can feel a bit of a pull.
Okay, this car is strong.
I'm starting to question now the ST.
Yeah, this car is strong.
I feel like in gear, like 3rd, 4th gear, this car will start pulling it. Yes, this thing is quick.
This is quick.
This is very quick.
I suspect, like you were saying now, I think you're right. I think in gear it feels stronger.
Yeah, because there it spun into 3rd.
But where the ST, where the Fiesta makes up is off the line.
Yeah.
That Fiesta
I'm not
is...
sure if you have the right tires,
Yeah.
Because that thing spins. What are you eating?
A pre-workout meal.
You bloody buffalo.
So just finished leg day with Jared and I am in my shop. So let's do some accelerations with the Ford Focus ST quickly and get you guys some of that.
You're struggling to breathe.
Yeah, get some of that exhaust sound in, and then we can talk a bit more about the Focus ST and why I think it's quite a value for money car. Reminds me a lot of the 335i in the sense, but we'll talk a bit more about it when we're actually driving the car. Jared will do some driving in a bit.
I am busy
How was the
driving.
pizza, man?
Yo, that pizza was good.
Lekker, no? We had some panarottis.
Yeah, that
not
pizza
bad.
was good.
So is that pizza as good as this car?
I don't think so. Nothing's better than cars. Yo, that sounds nice. That sounds good, guys.
And I must say, one of the big things that I'm taking away from this experience is definitely the sound.
Sounds good.
Definitely the sound.
Sounds
I mean,
good.
a lot of the other hatchbacks we've driven.
I definitely feel a torque steer.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, I definitely felt the torque.
Guys, I'm turning my neck a bit funny. I've actually pulled a muscle here in the back of my neck. Not with leg day today, but I think I must have slept a bit awkward. So, should you buy a Ford Focus ST? Here are a couple of things you need to look out for before you purchase them. Make sure that the CV bolts were replaced and it's got new CVs on it, because these cars are notorious for snapping shafts. The other issue is definitely with the old gen Focus STs, they had issues with the bore. So what happened is the bore would crack and let water into the cylinder. Head gaskets were also issues on early models, thus causing overheating. And another thing to look out for is definitely the oil I think it's a crankcase ventilation system. There's a valve in there. When that valve tears by the oil filter housing, you get like a kettle whistling sound. That's how you know it's that valve you need to replace. But otherwise, they're pretty good cars. Guys, so people can tell you what they want about fuel consumption. This is not a car that's light on fuel.
Yeah, we were actually about to say that it is light on fuel from what we heard. But definitely not getting 16.3 currently.
To the 100, yeah. Okay, understand also the minute we go onto the straight, this is going to drop all the way to 8. But the minute you come into the town, you're not going to get under 14. It is substantially heavy on fuel. Now, here's the most interesting part. You guys probably want to know about the experience. Well, we headed to our little testing facility, and we will let you guys know what that experience is like behind the wheel of this generation, the facelifted version of the 5-cylinder Ford Focus ST.
Whoops, slow. So it's pretty quick.
That's
Just
really cool.
way too much spin.
My arm in the way there for 4th gear.
Yeah.
Sorry man. My arm was over here, so like you couldn't get the freaking getting into 4th gear. But
It's because I'm using my fingertips because I don't want to move my arm.
yeah, I saw that. I felt I'm like shit about the making a mistake.
And then eventually I actually just pulled back because I was like...
Ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching this video. Jed and I really enjoyed the 5-cylinder Ford Focus ST. I want to give such a big thank you from Ryan from SOD Tuning. These guys are super awesome doing what they're doing, dropping cars off and letting us do the feature. Anything you want to say, Mr. Potgieter?
Not really, eh? I'm like speechless with every single call we get.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with friends and family. Be free, be you. Liberebil out.